Do you treat your dog as part of the family? Well, so do we. So why not celebrate your pup's birthday with the ultimate party box? Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Party Pup Info, and let us make your pup's party or any celebration perfection.
Kofi Kingston was on TV, and he said, "Here's my pro, son of Mr. Perfect, Michael McGillicuddy." I'm like, fuck this bullshit. I lost my mind, but I just went with it. So I went through it because I have a family. I went through it, and I argued, and all that kind of stuff. And I just kept going through. I just kept on performing to myself, like to the people, that I could go either babyface or heel, either way, whatever. I did everything I could. So finally, I lost my mind. I said, "Dude, I'm done." So that's when Curtis Axel evolved. Do you want to hear that story?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's a great name. It's a great name. It's when everything changes. I definitely want to hear it.
So I'm so fat, like everyone's putting me over, going, "Damn, you look good. You're tearing it up, babyface, heel, all this kind of stuff, over and over and over again. Whether I'm on main event or I'm doing house shows, all this kind of crap. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting put over. And the office puts me over, all this kind of stuff. And they're going, "We got to figure out what to do with you, whatever." It's kind of obvious what you got to do with me, but I had to prove myself. So finally, I was in the airport one day, and I saw Paul Heyman, and I'm pissed. Like, just what the hell's going on? Like, I'm working my ass off for this. I got this name, I got the ability, I got everything going for me, everything, my body, everything. So I saw Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman's always plugged me really huge. So I sat next to him, like, "How you doing, sir?" He said, "Dude, you've been nailing it." I said, "Yeah." I said, "What the hell? What do we got to do? Like, can I be a Paul Heyman guy? Change my name? Can I do that? Because you're off TV. Brock's gone. Brock is gone. You are not on TV anymore. You need a Paul Heyman guy." So I just yelled at him about it. I just bitched at him about it. He said, "Well, there's there's a story where your dad was becoming a face from to heel, and then he wanted to call himself Curtis Mayhem." And like we plugged it and all that kind of stuff, and like it never happened, but because Paul Heyman worked with WWE or AWA at the time, but it never happened. He just became cool Kurt Hennig as a heel in AWA. So then,
Right.
what do we just call you Curtis Mayhem? I said, "Hell yeah, let's go." So me and Paul Heyman collaborated. But dude, usually what I do backstage is I'd walk around with a cup of coffee, waiting for a superstars match that's not televised or get my ass kicked or whatever. I just walk around. Kansas City comes, and all of a sudden, everyone catering's like, "Congratulations, Joe! Congratulations!" I said, "What? I didn't do nothing. Like, what are you talking about?" So all of a sudden, Michael Hayes comes down. He's like, "Vince wants to see you." I walk in the office, and I'm like, "Hello, sir. Like, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, I got a great idea for you." And I know what's going to happen, you know? And he's like, "You've been doing really good, kid, like all this kind of stuff. We're going to make you a champion." And we want to make you a Paul Heyman guy. And all of a sudden they send Paul Heyman through the door. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, like, this is my whole idea. Like, okay. He's like, by the way, you got to open a segment promo with Triple H, and you're facing Triple H in the main event tonight. I'm like, well, bro, I don't have no new gear. I have no new nothing. Like, what? What am I doing? So I just gun it.
Joe,
How
did
do
they
we get
want?
from
Go ahead, Jim.
How do we get from Mayhem to Axel though?
No, because he didn't want, like, Vince didn't want Mayhem. He thought Curtis was my dad's name, and then Axe is my dad's name.
Right.
So or Grandpa's name. So Curtis
Right.
make more sense. That's his explanation.
That's Vince's input into it. You know what, Mike? It sounds like when Gene Simmons back in the day with Kiss would like change one word to the instead of though, and he would go, "Okay, songwriting credit."
No, but like the question I have though, Jimmy and Joe, is like they wanted to recognize you as his son, but they never really got you that close. I mean, at any point did they want you to dress like him at all, or did they want to keep you separated from that Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect gimmick?
No, they never wanted me to they never wanted me to dress like him, and like I had asked to do the Perfect Plex, but I didn't care. Like, I didn't really care. I just did the neck flip, and then the Perfect Plex. I didn't care. And so, like, they never said anything about that. But it's just sad, like, how you don't recognize the lineage that's there. And, like, everything I was doing in developmental was quote perfect, but when I got to the road, they just kind of blocked me out.